The southpaw advantage. It's just that he's had more practice. I've told you that the best thing to do would be for me to get my foot to the outside. That would be great. But this filthy, disgusting creature before me has spent way more of his life playing this stupid game, and he will very likely get his foot to the outside. Now, with my foot from this inside position, and probably with his hand covering mine, all is lost, right? Like, you can't win because my foot is not to the outside. I gotta have my foot to the outside, right? Wrong! In this video, I'm gonna show you a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced way to deal with fighting a person in open stance, a filthy southpaw, if you don't have your foot to the outside. So the big issue here is Tyler has achieved this dominant position, which, let me get on my high horse about one of the differences between grappling and striking. A lot of times people don't know like how deep thing striking is, because when he gets control over me, it's not for an extended period of time. Like grappling, when someone's controlling you, they're like holding you down, and you know it. You might not even know that you're being controlled in a striking exchange, but if Tyler does get his foot to the outside and his hand over the top, he is technically in control in this split second, but all is not lost. The one thing, the most beginner thing that you could assume is that he got to the outside so he could land his left hand. Or that to the face or to the body, either one. He's stepping outside to land this, same as I would be trying to step outside to land that, because as we learned in the last video, our lead hands sort of cancel out. I'll link that up there if you haven't seen it. We know that that's what he wants to do. We can predict them. These things are predictable, these disgusting creatures. He steps to the outside. I know he's salivating. Oh my God, he wants that left so bad. So you can reasonably assume it's gonna happen and sort of bait it out with a pull counter. And to make this pull counter easier on myself, I'm gonna kind of cheat my head forward a little bit so that he thinks what he has to hit in his little tiny southpaw lizard brain. He thinks that this is what he needs to hit right here. That's what he's gotta aim at, all right? If I start here, he's gonna achieve that dominant position and land his punch square, and to pull off of it, I would have to lean back and sort of lose a lot of posture. But if I foresee, because they're very predictable, I foresee that he's gonna step to the outside and he's gonna wanna land that, and I pull like this, and I can answer back with my right hand or with my left hand. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the reasons that we explain why this is better for him is he can punch and kick me with either hand, right? And I'm sort of stifled. But your stuff still works. Like, you can still jab, you just have to work a little harder at getting a correct distance. Another little kind of basic thing you can do is learn to throw your lead kick late or off angle or off time. So as he's coming forward, right, I can still throw that. It's not the most biggest, fullest, powerest kick, you know, where you step and kick or switch and kick. But he gets to the outside and he's coming forward, he kind of thinks I'm out of position and I can't kick him. I can sort of fade away and throw that left kick. It could be the leg too, as he comes forward, right? Boom, like that. It's not the strongest kick, but it is a kick. Now, speaking of making our regular stuff work from the inside, a more intermediate version. This is something you can see guys like Michael Venom Page do, sort of subverting the expectations. He thinks that from here he is safe from this. This takes some daring, right? It takes some chutzpah. You know, I have to be confident that I can do this. A vertical punch works really well here. You time this thing out and you explode forward with that right hand. Now I can already hear him clacking away in the comments. When I leap in to throw this right, you're gonna just throw your left over there and I'll be dead. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I get him first. It's a fight. We're supposed to punch each other. He gets to punch too. The way you can make that happen is by ensuring that he's not throwing his left hand. One way you could do that is little throwaway kicks. Just a little crescent kick like that. I would be lying if I said I felt confident landing like real round kicks from this inside position, because the range is not right. All he has to do is step into it as I'm throwing it, and I'm jammed up. He step in with his left, right? Boom. But a non-committal strike from this inside here, to get that left, you better not throw that left because you need it. Boom. Like that, and you just kind of slide in there, right? Now, if they have a super duper tight guard, it might be hard, but a lot of times southpaws have what's called an open guard or a long guard, and then sometimes you can slide that thing right in there. But you got to set it up. You got to really sell it. You got to be off time and off rhythm. You can't just go, ah, yeah. It's not going to happen in real life. I got to be kind of slick with it. All right. Get that hand up there, right? Ooh. You can find, I think, a clip of Michael Venom Page knocking somebody out with that very punch. But the last, I guess, an advanced way to deal with this when you're on the inside, it's pretty obvious. What do you do to win? Gotta spin to win, baby. All right, you can spin, but we're gonna do our spinning attacks in a more horizontal, no, vertical, a more vertical plane. What's this? What plane?
Sagittal.
This
is sagittal, this is frontal. So
yeah,
vertical and horizontal.
Sagittal, it's a sagittal sort of spinning attack, right? Boom, spin, elbow, spin, back fist, spin, hook kick, but all of it has to come like this, right? Because of the shoulder. I can't, if I'm in here, I can't throw this like this. I have to go like this. Which, check this out. If he's orthodox and you're orthodox, all those spinning attacks work as a sort of a wrong step. We'll call this wrong step, like where you're supposed to, you're supposed to keep your stance organized, keep my feet like this. If I step with the right and throw the right and end up inside, I can spin all that same way, John Jones style elbow, where he changes levels and goes in a sagittal plane of movement. But to review, switch back to your filthy southpaw ways. To review, all is not lost. You can still use your attacks. You just have to mind the range a little better, right? I can bait out the left, boom, answer back with my own. Bait out that left, boom, answer back with my own. I can still kick. I can, what was the second one? Oh, this one, boom, ha, got him. Ha ha ha. I know I had to surprise it. Yeah, oh, and to get that, yeah, from inside, this right here. Now, if you throw crescent kicks in real life and sparring, people are gonna be like, that's just not, haters gonna say it's fake. But, dude, if you kick someone in the head, you're kicking someone in the head, right? Ooh, boop, like that. And then more advanced, I'm inside, spin to win, spin to win, spin to win. But achieving that outside position is the thing you can get better at. So I think the next video we'll do in this series is like drills you can do with a partner to get better at the footwork, right? So you can destroy these vile creatures. But that was how to basically destroy them from the inside out. I'm Mike, this is Tyler. If you want more fitness tips, self-defense techniques, gear reviews, as well as concepts and principles that make you hard to hurt, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Unless you're a southpaw, I got nothing for you. Though theoretically, you could have used that entire video that we just did against orthodox as well.